Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through sign reading. This is for Venus and Scorpio. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Scorpio, the message is for you. If you don't know where your Venus is sitting, because this is a Venus reading, you can go to astro.com, enter your birth information. It's going to ask for your birthday, time, location. You can put 12 p.m. if you don't know your exact birth time, that's fine. But it'll generate a free birth chart for you. Sometimes your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign, so the message still applies. Also, those of you that do know your exact birth time, if you also have Scorpio as your 7th house, this should also apply to you as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give some clarity. Those of you that want to book a private or personal reading, make sure you're emailing TemajTarot@gmail.com. The information is in the description box below. And also the phone readings, I only take those when I post up that announcement on YouTube saying taking phone calls now. So if you don't see that, that means I'm not currently taking phone calls at the moment. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Lovers, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, High Priestess, 3 of Swords, Strength, 5 of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, so I feel like for some of you, you or somebody in regards to love is really holding back on how they feel. Someone is carrying a heavy burden because they have these feelings, or there's something going on in their lives or your life where there's a need to open up and express what it is that you're thinking or feeling. And I feel like that is getting ready to happen. So it's like you're being aligned with this connection here. There is some sort of secret being revealed. There's a secret coming out. There's going to be communication in regards to matters of the heart here. You might, for some of you, you could be connecting with a twin flame or someone that you have some sort of spiritual connection with. You may have to decide between two people, especially if you're already in a relationship. I feel like someone is entering your life. Someone is entering your life, and you're going to have to make some sort of decision in regards to who you want to be with. If you are super single, this is still showing that you're making some sort of love connection, and more than likely the person coming into your life then needs to make some sort of decision because they may be already connected to someone, but you know, your connection is like an interference. So it's like you are intercepting into someone's lives for a reason, but this is not your fault. This is something that was meant to happen because the higher self, spirit guides, angels, something bigger than you is connecting you to this person. This is a relationship that represents something bigger than you. It's not just a regular mundane relationship. There may be a strong physical attraction between these two people, but that's because it has a higher purpose. That's just to catch the other person's attention. That's just to catch the attention of the both of you. Now, I am seeing for some of you it is, and I feel like I've mentioned that in a couple of other videos because maybe that's a strong theme. As a collective, many people are being aligned with these twin flames or being aligned with spiritual partners. But I am seeing something in regards to See, I'm feeling like someone is going to have to make a decision because I feel like someone is going to feel like a sense of betrayal, or like someone is blaming a Libra for coming in between their relationship. Or, you know, there's something happening where this love connection is causing another connection to sever. I also feel like for some of you, this is a hidden or a secret relationship. It's not just some random hot, saucy love affair. Again, this is something that has a higher purpose. You guys are being aligned for a reason, or it's being connected. A conversation is being set up with you and another person for a reason here. I also feel like if you already know this person, like someone has been going out of their way to avoid communicating with you. Or you have been going out of your way to avoid some sort of communication with someone. Either you are emotionally unavailable, they are, but whatever the case, this is someone really trying so hard not to communicate, but it's like it's inevitable that this connection happens. So there will be communication, there will be decisions to make, even though somebody is trying to fight it. Someone is trying to save someone's face, save someone's feelings. Someone is very also strongly attracted to the other person, very curious. So I'm also seeing this as some sort of temptation. Someone is really trying hard to hold back their sexual desires for another person. They're like, oh my God, I can't. I'm trying to remain loyal to this friendship, or I'm trying to remain loyal to my partner. So someone is trying, they are trying to be loyal, but because of the surrounding cards, it makes me feel like someone falls into temptation, which causes some sort of disappointment or heartache. So there, because of some other love connection or decision, even if it's not in regards to love, maybe someone is deciding to walk away from a friendship or a job. But whatever the case, I feel that because of this passion, like someone is going to be so passionate about this that it causes separation, which then in turn leads to breakup or grieving, or someone very upset because they feel that someone betrayed them or someone let them down. You also could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Did I say Aries? Maybe even a Cancer. For some of you, I feel that Monday might be significant for you. I also am seeing like something in regards to dreams, like there has been some sort of hidden or secret communication through dreams. So I don't know too if two people have been secretly communicating telepathically, or just overall through dreams here. I also feel like maybe too someone has been currently going through some sort of breakup. So let me go ahead and start trying to clarify some of this here. Oh my God. My son just turned his TV up like extremely loud. Look at what tried to fly out. So someone is sneaking around, doing something behind the other person's back. Let me clarify the High Priestess. Now, also the High Priestess is saying to listen to your intuition. Just go with the flow of things. Allow things to unfold. Something might just now be coming out during this eclipse. You might receive heartbreaking news, or you might be the messenger of bad news. Some of you may have been dreaming about an ex. There may be an ex that's trying to come back to you and you're like, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to. So the High Priestess, you are not trusting your intuition. You are maybe in denial about something that is getting ready to happen, or in denial about something that is coming off as betrayal. If you're in a relationship, I almost see this as knowing, having a deep knowing that your partner is cheating on you or doing something deceptive or doing something behind your back, or a friend, you know, whatever the case. It's like you know it intuitively, but you're in denial of it because you don't want to deal with this oncoming separation or heartache. You know, if you confront these issues, it's going to be over. You know, whatever these issues are, you know, if you face it, it's going to come to an end. You know, or you're afraid to share this information with somebody because you feel like it's going to cause a separation in your friendship. I also feel like this is, again, talking about some sort of dreams that you've been having. But you don't want to deal with it. Somebody is just kind of like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with this. Now, if you are single, if you're absolutely single, I almost feel like you're being prepared. You already know that your ex is coming back into your life, and there's a reason why they're coming back. But you don't want to deal with it. You're fighting this connection. You're trying to dismiss the conversation. You're trying to ignore this person. But there's a reason why they are coming back around. There is still some sort of past life energies that need to be resolved. There's a need for you to confront your fears instead of pretending like they don't exist. Like right now, I feel like you're pretending like something doesn't exist, but it does. You're trying to dismiss it as fake or an illusion. You're being prepared here. Spirit is trying to prepare you for something that is getting ready to happen. For some of you, I'm seeing something in regards to a hidden affair, hidden relationship, secret relationship. Maybe you're getting involved with someone who already is in an established relationship. I'm also getting something in regards to Native American. I don't know what this has to do with it. Maybe that is part of their nationality. Maybe that's part of your nationality. Maybe it's a secret, a family secret that you're dealing with. Maybe, you know, something having to do with your ancestry that you don't want to confront or deal with. I don't know why. You know what? I just thought of something, not thought of, but kind of got the message of something that's getting ready to sound very twisted. Somebody might be having a relationship with a family member, like a distant cousin. I don't care if it's your first cousin or second cousin. So I know you guys are really going to hate this, but I am getting something like something incestuous. Now, if it's not like a relationship with a family member, God hope it's not like a uncle or aunt. But if it's not like a real blood family member, then it's something like you're messing with an in-law. So let's say that you're already married, you're in a relationship, and then you get involved with your in-law, like your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law. So it's like getting involved with extended family. And maybe that's why it's like you're trying to fight this connection or attraction, because it's like, damn, this is supposed to be my family member, or everybody calls us family, or maybe you're so close to each other's families that you called each other cousins, but you're not really cousins. You know, it's just like, oh, that's my cousin, but you guys don't have blood, but you've always been viewed as being cousins. See, yeah, I'm seeing something getting involved with someone who is supposed to be like family. So like an in-law or someone who's supposed to be like a family member or a literal family member, like a cousin. I'm sorry. I know somebody don't want to hear it. I know a lot of you are not going to admit that in the comments. If you do, I don't judge. Like, I don't know what is going on, you know, why that is happening. You know, there's something that maybe you need to work through. But, you know, be prepared to be assaulted by anybody else reading the comments. But, you know, and that's not for everybody. I know that's not for everybody, but that might be for a few specific people. But as a collective, I do feel overall, the overall energy is that you're getting involved with someone who is like family. Something else I was getting ready to say about that. I feel like this one is about to be long. Let me also just kind of tap into this Three of Swords here. Now, also, I feel like somebody is trying to hide the fact that they're brokenhearted. Someone might be hiding the fact that they've been crying over you, or maybe you've been hiding the fact that you are crying over somebody. I feel like I need to just stop looking at my timer because this one is about to be long. I feel like somebody is planning to do something, planning to sabotage. Maybe you don't view it as sabotage, but other people could view it as sabotage. I feel like, but the word sabotage is kind of standing out, and it's in your future. I also feel like someone is trying to purposely keep their distance. So even though you might be viewing someone or observing them, or someone is doing that to you, it's coming off as rejection, maybe because you haven't talked to this person or heard from this person. But I feel too like I do like seeing the Six of Pentacles right next to the Five of Pentacles, because I feel like if you have felt rejected or ignored or abandoned, like someone is coming back around to make up for that or to apologize. Like there's going to be a shift or a change. Someone feels like maybe they owe you an apology, or someone wants forgiveness, or maybe you want forgiveness. I'm also seeing something in regards to jealousy here. Also, earth energy could be involved. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, is someone who acts like that. I'm seeing someone's family, just some sort of changes going on with someone's family or someone's established relationship. But I feel like there's one ending and something new beginning. Like one relationship is ending, but at the same time, someone is finding fulfillment and happiness in something else. Again, this is almost kind of coming off as, you know, relationship reading, but you can try your best to apply it to something else going on in your life. Like I said, it could have something to do with trying not to follow your passion. So like if you have a passion to be an entrepreneur and you've been trying to hold on to your job for dear life, you know, it could be something happening where you are so driven by your passions that you eventually let the job go. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see, kind of also look at the Lovers here. Somebody had a premonition that's coming to pass. You had a premonition that maybe that you were on the phone with someone or that you were talking with someone. I feel like this is a premonition that is coming to pass. I also feel like there is someone at a literal distance from you. This also could represent being apart from someone who you very much care about. And you want to be close to this person, but there are things that could be keeping you apart at this time. So I feel like you are going to hear from this person that is at a distance, and someone is professing their love. Could be an air sign, like I said, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Yeah. So there's an air sign at a distance that wants to open up and share how they feel about you, but they have been fighting it. They've been holding it. I feel though there's going to be a breakdown, like they can't hold back anymore. But the thing is that the way they feel, once they open up, or once you open up with how you feel, once the truth comes out into the open, someone is going to be hurt. I'm feeling like maybe it hurts because, I mean, I don't mean that they're going to hurt your feelings or you're going to hurt their feelings. I feel like it's going to hurt someone around you. But also, I said that I feel like this could also involve an ex, like communicating with an ex. Yeah, I'm seeing that you guys have been having some sort of telepathic connection with somebody who could be at a distance from you. You've been dreaming about them, or you had a premonition that's getting ready to come into fruition. There is a need for another reason why this person has come into your life is because there's a need for you guys to deal with your deep subconscious fears, things that you're unaware of that's going on within your subconscious. This person is going to be a mirror reflection of your fears, and so that is also part of the spiritual aspect of why you've come into each other's lives here. Because you don't recognize something, like you're trying to heal, you're trying to evolve, you're trying to master yourself, and you keep getting delayed, or there's things that you still don't recognize that's going on within you. So this person is coming as a reflection. Maybe they're to help you realize that you have abandonment issues, or that you have trust issues, or that you have mommy issues, or that you suffer from any type of past traumatic syndrome. So even if this isn't like a romantic connection, let's just say, for instance, you have some sort of deep spiritual connection with your boss, or your spiritual advisor, or whatever have you. There's this strong connection, and you're like, I don't know what this connection is. It scares me. Is exactly for that. You guys did have a past life together. Maybe it was something that ended tragically, and you guys are afraid that that's going to happen again. But whatever deep subconscious fears that you have, this person is going to be a mirror reflection of that. I also feel that if there is any type of stagnant energy between you and another person, it's because you guys are mirroring each other's fears. Like you guys have a deep, profound attraction or deep, profound love for one another. You just deeply care about this, but maybe you don't know them very well, but the connection is deep and you don't know what it is. I just feel like overall, this person is here to help you. They're here to guide you, whether you are aware of it or not. So there's some sort of healing that needs to take place. Also, I'm getting two people who are very opposite of one another. So one person might be an introvert, the other is an extrovert. One person might be of a different race. One person might be religious. One person might be spiritual. But there's something about you guys being very opposite. And also I was getting age difference too, where you guys might be very opposite of one another, but yet magnetically drawn towards one another. I do feel like too, because of this eclipse, this current eclipse, that secrets are going to come out. There's going to be a realization of something. I also feel that within the next phase of the moon, so right now the sun and moon are opposite for one another, but I'm feeling like there also could be additional secrets that come out during the new moon. And I feel like the new moon, that's when sun and moon are going to be conjunct. So next time moon moves into Aquarius, which should be in approximately 14 days, like there are other secrets that come out, and someone is going to overcome these anxieties and these doubts that they're having, and they're going to have the courage to do what needs to be done. So if you've been holding back on pursuing anything that you're passionate about, whether it's a relationship, a person, a career, working from home, being an entrepreneur, I feel like you are overcoming these fears and you're going to be able to move forward. You're going to feel inspired. Something inspires you to go after what you want, or you're going to be driven by your fears. Like for whatever reason, your fears suddenly have some sort of reverse effect and you're just like, no, I must face my fears. I have to do this. I don't want to be afraid anymore. So this is you feeling like you have to compete against your fears here. I also see this kind of mundane as maybe you were following, like, I don't know, you're no longer following someone, I should say, or someone is no longer following you, or you want someone to follow you on social media, because I'm getting something in regards to social media too, but someone who was afraid to follow you follows you. I don't know why someone would be afraid to follow you. Maybe you felt like, or maybe you are afraid to follow someone. It could be that you were afraid of being rejected or afraid of what people would think. I don't know. Maybe you just didn't want this person to know that you like them. Like normally, you know, if you don't like somebody, you'll easily follow them or something. But maybe because you like someone so much, you've been afraid to follow this person. So you kind of put your fears aside and you're like, you know what? I don't care. I'm making a bigger deal out of this than what it is. I'm just going to follow them. You know, forget it. And so you follow them. And so I'm seeing something kind of mundane like that as well. Definitely also getting like a strong Aquarius energy again. Leo and Aquarius. So I don't know if you're dealing with people who are Leo or Aquarius, or have Leo or Aquarius, their Venus in Leo or Aquarius. I also feel too like someone is they're confident in approaching you in dreams, but not in real life. But I am seeing like a strong spiritual connection with someone, and maybe being in denial of that connection. Again, I'm seeing something kind of being like an affair, or having to keep a relationship a secret. Maybe someone feels like they're going to hurt someone, or they're trying to protect the feelings of someone else. So, or, you know, this is how you feel. So you're trying to keep this connection under wraps. You might be having a physical or emotional affair with another person. Or it may be involving an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also may have a secret admirer. Also, for some of you, you might feel a little confused about what it is that you actually want to do. For some of you, I'm seeing this as being too close to your situation. You might be blinded by your emotions. So there is a need for you to kind of step back and view something from a different perspective, or a higher perspective, so that you can gain a sense of clarity on what you need to do and what direction you need to take. Some of you also might just overall be confused about, you know, who you want to be in love with. You're like, man, I love so many people. You know, who is best for me? You know, you might only be looking at someone through rose-tinted glasses too, so be careful of that. Like you're only looking at all this beautiful stuff, or you're only looking at their physical appearance, but you don't know what's happening on the inside. I'm seeing a secret admirer. I'm seeing someone taking an aggressive approach, going after their dreams or going after their passions. Someone is getting ready to chase their desires here. Also, you might be involved with someone with Venus in Scorpio, or you yourself have Venus in Scorpio. Well, this is the Venus in Scorpio reading, but it's like this is talking about you and you going after your passions and your desires here. I'm seeing someone becoming proactive, especially after gaining some sort of clarity or after having to take themselves out of the situation. It's like, okay, I see what I need to do now. So then someone moves forward with what it is that they're wanting. So there is something passionate that is getting ready to take place. Oh yeah, somebody is going after temptation. So the Seven of Cups is temptation and someone being driven by it. They're going after their heart's desires. They can't help it anymore. Whether it's a person, whether it's a career, but someone is driven by their passion and desire. And again, that's the setup by the universe. They put that passion and desire in your heart to either break you away from some sort of comfort zone that you were having. Maybe you were stuck. Maybe you were unable to move past, or there was some sort of stagnation in your life. And so the universe filled your heart with passion for someone else to get you to come out of your comfort zone, to get you to come out of your shell. So you're being driven by this to get some sort of movement going, and it was set up by the universe. Now also I'm seeing that this person may come at a price. Like you could be getting involved with someone who has a codependency to drugs or alcohol, or you do. Or maybe this person, it starts off beautiful, but then suddenly turns to something that is toxic. Or maybe the reason why you're in this person's life is so that you can enlighten them, because maybe this person is just way too materialistic, and part of their journey is to get started on their spiritual path, and you're being used as the, I wanted to say Lucifer. If you really study Lucifer was the bringer of light. You guys should look up some videos by, her name is Macalessi. She's so beautiful. Oh my God. Her name is Macalessi, and she breaks down stuff about Luciferians, bringers of light, and things like that. Very good. She has a couple of videos on it. She is also connected to someone named Cyrus King. He used to have so many informative videos. He deleted so many of his videos. I don't know why. But I don't know if he still has videos about it, but I think him and Macalessi, they're like together. So, but she does, like, she still puts videos out, so she might still have something. But check out some of her videos in regards to like what Luciferians really are. So this is like, to me, because I'm seeing a devil and the bringer of light, this makes me think like someone is a Luciferian. Someone is a bringer of light. You know, someone, you know, you can't pay attention to that, you know, that religious dogma that has been labeled as evil. You know, people call it evil to scare you away, but that knowledge is power. So I feel like overall, like what I was saying, is someone might be viewing you, or you might be used as a spiritual pawn for someone who has an addiction, or someone who is supposed to get started on their spiritual journey or their spiritual path. But really what they're in for is spiritual enlightenment. They think they're about to get into some sort of intense sexual connection, but it's for enlightenment. Okay, I've gone on long enough. I hope that helped. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you guys.